Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to BPTV. I'm your host, DJ Mikey Moran, and man, am I excited for today's guest. He's also one of my favorite DJs, MC, and producer. He hails all the way from Holland and has become quite a household name in clubs and festivals. He's MC'd in front of 150,000 people in Queensday in the Netherlands. Starting off with music at an early age, he then had the opportunity to work with big names like Laidback Luke and Iwan Kartosan. And he now resides in Bali and has a new group called Foreign Roots with their hit single Alien, which we got to do a live recording here in Bali Praia, and thank you for that opportunity. Yeah, right. And I was playing keys, so that was really, really dope. Without further ado, I present to you DJ Goodgrip.
What up?
Good to have you here, man. So let's first talk about DJing. How did you start, and in which point were you like, all right, dude, I can do this as a career?
Well, I basically just I was really young when I bought my first DJ setup. It was like how do you call that? Not a motor drive, but
turntable.
Yeah, the turntables,
yeah.
like the old school ones. And somebody gave me a bunch of records, so I just practiced at home. I wasn't really serious about it. I was more like making beats and rapping and stuff. And I think I was 21 when I was already doing parties in Amsterdam. I was organizing parties where the club said, "Hey, you play, right? And why don't you just play in your own parties?" And that basically when I did my first club gig. Yeah. So
it's really cool when you start DJing and you feel that energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like you're the captain of the ship in charge of like the journey of where people go through, which is really dope. And then you got to work together with Laidback Luke with this single called "Rocking with the Best."
Yeah.
So tell me a bit about that. Like, how did that come about, and how was it like working with you?
Yeah, that was a funny story because Luke was still he was a designer. Like he designed flyers and everything for parties or labels or whatever.
Isn't it funny how back in the day we used to?
Yeah,
I mean, like, it's so different to how we promote right now. You know what I mean?
Well, apparently he was already DJing beside it, but he was like straight on techno, like full on techno. And then I was in a rap group, and we were looking for labels, so to release our music. We didn't even know like how it all had to go or like how it worked.
Yeah.
So we stepped up to this label in my hometown, and we went in and we gave him our tape, and they were like, "Hey, we might have somebody to help you out. He has a home studio, blah blah." And down comes this guy, which was Laidback Luke. He's like, "Oh, I really like your stuff. We can start recording at my house." So he started making our beats and recording our vocals. And then in the meanwhile, he had this track. He had a deal with Virgin Records, who wanted to release his first official album. And he never ever like released a track with vocals. Actually, it was like pure techno, you know.
Wow.
And he said, "Yeah, can you do the lead of the vocal for the track?" So I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll try." And then all of a sudden, that was "Rocking with the Best," and it became a hit. Wow. So yeah, it was pretty cool. And then he took me to his gigs, so I toured with him for 2 years. So I basically just was there from the start when he got big, you know. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
No, it's always good to get involved from the beginning stages, man. And then I remember meeting you back in the day with Trigger. I mean, like, we did a gig together in 2005, and you know, since then, you know, since I've known you, you've been back in Holland, going back and forth, and you've moved to Bali now. It's come full circle. So, I mean, what made you decide to move here, and what makes Bali so special?
Well, yeah, the thing is, like, of course, my parents are born here, so my roots are here.
Yeah.
And ever since you guys booked me back in the days, like I fell in love with Indonesia immediately, and I came back every year, and up to a point where I was pretty much bored with the music scene in Europe. And I always felt like in Indo and I went to Malaysia a lot. Those were the places where I could still like do my thing, like what I wanted to do. And then you know, Stan, he told me like, "Why don't you just move to Indo? You know, you have more opportunities here, like in what you want to do."
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. So I was like, why not give it a try? So I came back here for like do 2 months Bali, 1 month Holland, and go back to Bali for 2 months. And after a while, it's just like, I don't even want to go back anymore. I'm just gonna stay here, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I love it.
No,
Man.
there's something about Bali that that just pulls our energy here, man. It's really, I mean, even I just moved to Bali recently, so we all love it. I mean, that's why we're here, you know?
Yeah.
Speaking of roots, you made this thing, Foreign Roots. So tell me a bit about it. What's the vision? Why did you create it? And what's next for it?
Yeah. So basically, Foreign Roots is me and my friend Bang Beats, also from Holland. We grew up together in the same neighborhood. We've known each other since we were like 3-4 years old. And his roots are in Indo as well. So he moved to Jakarta.
Yeah.
And also producing music. So we were both like, hey, we're both living here now. We have a vision. Why don't we just like sit together and see what we can do? Like, so we started this group called Foreign Roots because our roots are here and we're foreigners in Holland, but here we're also foreigners, you know. So like that was pretty much how we got up to the name. And then we wanted to do like productions for local artists, help them out, and because it's hard to find producers who can like really produce the sound of Europe, which is pretty hot right now, and we can do that. So we said like, let's just make some tracks of our own, bring it out there so people see what we can do, and then, you know, maybe we can help people out.
Yeah.
So
no, it's really dope, man.
Yeah.
It's really, I mean, I love the name. I love what you guys are doing, and it's all about introducing, you know, foreign flavors here and introducing also our flavors over there, you know, something that speaks globally. All right, so my last question, you know, to me, you're one of the most, you know, talented DJs, most respectful DJs in the island. Triple threat, MC, producer, DJ. And there's a lot of people that want to get into this game. So do you have any advice for people that are out there that are just starting out, or anything that you can share with us through the experiences that you've gone through?
Oh, yeah. Well, what I noticed now is like it's pretty hard to like keep doing your own thing, because I call it the generation now that goes out, I call it the Spotify generation. So the ones that love to play hip hop and R&B are really like, they have to play what is hot now. So it's pretty hard to create your own style and own vibe, you know, because people already know what they want to hear. But my advice is like, try to keep pushing your own sound and try to make people go in maybe a slightly different direction. And, you know, keep it alive, because otherwise we're gonna get bored with all the same shit every day.
No, for sure. No, I mean, it's also, I think, you know, it's part of the artistry of DJing, keeping yourself original, and you know, like, if you're playing the same shit everywhere, then you might as well just put a Spotify list.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's all about like musical education, playing the stuff that's out there, but also playing the stuff that represents you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Cool.
Cool. That's some really good advice, man. All right, guys. Well, that's about it for today. Thank you for watching, and please remember to hit the subscribe button. And we'll be coming up with more Bali Praia news, behind the scenes, behind the music, coming soon. Take it easy.
Bali
Peace.
Praia.